Hey there, friends. Today I'm diving into a powerful story from the book of Nehemiah. It's a tale of determination, faith, and community. So let's talk about how Nehemiah's wall stood tall. In Nehemiah chapter 4, we see the Israelites rebuilding the wall of Jerusalem. But not everyone was happy about it. Sanballat, one of their enemies, was furious when he learned about the reconstruction. He mocked the Jews, questioning their abilities and intentions. Just imagine the sneers and laughter as he said, "What does this bunch of poor, feeble Jews think they're doing? Do they actually think they can make something of stones from a rubbish heap, and charred ones at that?" Alongside him, Tobiah the Ammonite added insult to injury, saying that stone wall would collapse if even a fox walked along the top of it. Pretty harsh, right? But Nehemiah didn't let these taunts get to him. He turned to prayer. He said, "Hear us, our God, for we're being mocked. May their scoffing fall back on their own heads." It's a reminder that when we face opposition, turning to God in prayer can fortify our spirits. Despite the mockery, the people worked with enthusiasm, and soon the wall was half its height around the entire city. But the challenges didn't stop there. When their enemies heard that the work was progressing, they were furious and plotted to attack Jerusalem. Nehemiah and his people didn't just pray, they took action. They guarded the city day and night to protect themselves. Yet the workers began to tire. Overwhelmed by the rubble and the sheer scale of the task, they doubted their ability to finish. At the same time, the enemies planned a surprise attack. The Jews living near the enemy warned them repeatedly, "They will come from all directions and attack us." So Nehemiah stationed armed guards at the most vulnerable spots and rallied the people with these inspiring words. "Don't be afraid of the enemy. Remember the Lord, who is great and glorious, and fight for your brothers, your sons, your daughters, your wives, and your homes." When the enemies discovered that their plans were known and that God had frustrated them, the Israelites returned to work with renewed vigor. From then on, half the men worked while the other half stood guard. They were prepared, with swords belted to their sides, ready to defend their city at any moment. Nehemiah organized the laborers so that they could respond quickly to any threat. He told the people, "When you hear the blast of the trumpet, rush to wherever it is sounding. Then our God will fight for us." They worked tirelessly from sunrise to sunset, with half the men always on guard. Nehemiah even instructed those living outside the walls to stay in Jerusalem to help with guard duty at night and work during the day. They were so dedicated that they never took off their clothes, always ready with their weapons, even when fetching water. This story of Nehemiah and the rebuilding of Jerusalem's wall is a testament to the power of faith, community, and perseverance. When faced with challenges and opposition, they turned to God and each other, standing strong and united. So, whenever you face obstacles, remember Nehemiah's wall and stand tall. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories from the Bible. Until next time, keep the faith.